we're back. I'm all business today.
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Guys, welcome back to the Keeping the Frank podcast show. Welcome back to the Keeping the Frank podcast show with me, your boy, the host with the mother effing, and effing most, Keston Holiday Frank. What up, people?
And the one that needs the most help. You. I'm joking.
Me?
You.
Oh.
The only people can see your little warm up before
I know.
we
I
start.
gotta do a
anything.
lie. I gotta get it going. You know what
No,
I'm saying?
I understand.
Yeah,
Look, whatever
yeah.
you got to do to get started.
Yeah.
I appreciate the.
I'm like, yo, ring, come, kinko. I go do that to myself a couple times so I
Okay.
can get into the mood,
I got
get
you.
into the zone.
I got
Wherever Tina Turner got into is what I'm trying to get into.
Got you.
Minus the shoe.
Got you. Minus no cake.
No cake.
Got you.
Eat the cake. I don't want the cake, Ike. I don't want the cake. No cake, Ike.
What's up, y'all? It's Triggs.
All that to get there.
I know.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still a little slow. I just went to a dentist appointment this morning.
Yeah. What did
Yes.
there was all up in there?
I know. So my mouth is still slowly coming back to full feeling.
Okay. All right.
Full feeling. So
Let's-
if I start
let's-
slurring my words.
Let's toast it up. Well, that's good. That's good because you're gonna be drunk. That's why she toasting.
No, I'm blaming it on the
Slurring.
dentist. I'm blaming it on the dentist. That's why I have no makeup on right now.
Should sound like me at the end of every show.
You know, my mom happened to watch a clip and she was like, y'all was twisted. I could tell in a way. And I was just like, Ma, look, don't judge us, okay? Don't judge us.
The real drink champs. We drink over here on Drink Champs.
Wow. Sometimes drink too much. Too much. I need to go on a hiatus. I need to do a cleanse.
Yeah.
I'm starting with a trainer, so I probably need to not drink anymore for like a month at least.
Nah, I would tell the trainer you at least have to drink at least once a week.
That's horrible for my health. I'm telling you here, I'm trying to cleanse my body. My body is a temple.
I'm telling you.
I'm trying to make it pure.
that we have fans.
And you're saying like,
yes, we need to do what we gotta do for the fans.
wow. All right. Forget my healthiness
Exactly.
and wholeness.
Fans come first. Right?
Okay.
They want to see this.
I'll remember that. We'll see if the fans support me when I'm slowly dying from alcohol poisoning.
I mean, I'm sure they will.
Whatever.
And then they'll be like, who's the replacement?
Oh, okay.
Who's next?
Got you. Understood.
So, Trick or Trey,
Yeah.
we talking about this week, man.
I feel like I'm the topic announcer of the show. Is that what it
Yeah,
is? Okay.
I forgot, like those shows be like, well, on this episode,
Right, I know.
people-
No, that's fine. I don't mind being the topic
come
announcer.
on down.
Well, so have you seen DJ Envy and his wife came out with a book?
Yeah, I heard about it.
Oh, well, about their relationship and,
Yeah.
you know, they're just exposing it all.
I mean, yeah,
Tell all book.
apparently Envy was whack for about 10 years.
Oh,
He
you
couldn't-
saw that little clip.
He couldn't put it down for like 10. I was like, I saw she came on the show, and they've been talking about that shit for like everybody came on to talk about that damn show and shit. So it was like, you know,
But I mean, but
he
that,
couldn't put it down.
but like they,
Young Envy.
But then he said he was young. I feel like there's a lot of young men that don't know what they're doing.
I was
when
young. I was young putting it down.
You probably thought you were
I was
too.
putting it down.
We need some women on here that you used to mess with back then, and we'll see what they say. You don't think anyone's faked anything with you at any point?
Fake? What?
Yeah.
Oh nah.
I promise you somebody. How
many times you faked?
Well, so in the beginning of
You
life,
did a lot of faking.
did I do a lot of fake?
Were you just faking?
When I was younger, when I started having sex,
Yeah.
I didn't really understand like what,
Yeah.
you know,
Okay.
what an orgasm was.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Until like I had one, but then it still is figuring out like,
How to get it again?
yeah, how to get it again. But then like, you know, it's like, does it from head, from penetration, blah, blah, blah. Right. So in the beginning, like my first boyfriend, like I felt bad because like I didn't even know what to tell him to do.
He was whack.
I didn't know. No, because he also eventually gave me like my first orgasm, but it was like I didn't know.
Oh, he was the one that gave it to. Okay, got
the first, yeah. Like once we kind of figured it out, but
Okay.
it was like at certain points I felt bad.
Why?
Because I was like, exactly what she said. She was like, you know, you kind of feel like he's putting in this work, he's trying. And so you also want to make him feel good about the experience.
Once I bust a nut, I'm straight, son.
Wow. Clearly you just be busting nuts too much too often.
I'm just saying, man. Just made me feel good. How you feel, babe?
But I mean, even before he did that, you know what I mean? It's like, so I understood her thought process.
So when you had, how did the penetration, or was it like, was he eating you? Like, what happened?
What, when I did have my first orgasm?
Yeah. Was it through was it through penetration, or was it through oral?
No, I can only orgasm off of head from what I've gathered all these years.
You're a nigga.
Why? Why? What do you mean? Guys orgasm from
Oh no, anything.
from anything. Okay, exactly. So
You know
how
what
does
I'm
that
saying?
make me a nigga? Like,
She's like, I can orgasm head.
but I feel like most women are like that.
Just let you know, nigga.
Most women are like that though. There's a lot of women that cannot orgasm from penetration. I'm just saying.
That's true. I guess.
Like you got to do like double time, like like doing that, but then got something going on. Because when men just think all you do is this and you're gonna get something, no.
Nah. I'm putting that motion.
Oh gosh.
Feel me?
Even that motion sometimes don't do nothing. Because guys be thinking they doing stuff.
I don't know what
with
that,
whatever this
I don't know
little
what nigga that
wiggle
is. You doing that is.
I'm trying to make sure it's deep inside hitting whatever they think is hitting.
Yeah, you fucking with the wrong niggas. Like, don't know what that was. Still doing the cha-cha in the motherfucker.
Because, some people, they want to do extra motion or like, a little body roll into it. I don't know. Something. But the point is, I understood because they've been together and married for a long time. So it's like
high school sweethearts and shit.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta learn. Like, I think there's a lot of men that don't take time to learn like a woman's body. You don't always have that option, especially if you be getting a one night stand type of vibe or whatever.
Gotcha.
Some men can be a little more in tune, but sometimes you can't.
Because even when I did that one night, like if I did like a one night stand, usually always hit me back up for another night. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bitch, it was a one night stand. The fuck? Don't hit me up. How you got my number in the first place?
So you just think you're just so in tune with women's bodies that you just send everybody over the cliff?
Listen, I don't like to toot my own horn and shit. So I ain't gonna do it.
I really don't think you are. I honestly don't think you are. Like, I feel like Lord, why did I even ask the question?
Nah. I'm like a porn star. It's okay.
But what does that mean, though? If you're not in tune with a woman's body when you're having sex with her, if you're trying to figure out what she actually likes, like, sometimes it could be a lot more hand-eye coordination. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe
so
all
you
that.
just jump in knowing exactly what to do?
But I'm not saying all that. I'm not saying all that. I'm just, I'm not saying all of that.
I don't think so. I think men be giving themselves way too much credit because they don't be.
Listen, I don't give myself no credit at all.
All right.
All right.
Well, like I said, I understood where she was coming from.
Mm-hmm.
And
because you had yours with your first boyfriend, and
but I'm just saying
you have to work hard at that.
I mean, yeah, and then I had to learn my own body, and he, whatever.
Yeah. So you did a lot of playing with yourself to figure that out.
Not necessarily, but like with other people.
I feel like a lot of chicks don't like to admit that they play with themselves.
Oh no, I definitely do.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have no shame.
I don't.
I have no shame.
Excuse me.
I try not to do.
I do not touch myself. No.
No, I have no shame.
I'm a man for that.
Why not? I've purchased items.
That's crazy. That's what's up.
Like why not? Hello, you guys do it. You guys exactly. So what's the problem?
I'll let you know. I put it. Point up.
Your hand strong.
Yes.
Arm.
I'm right-handed, baby.
Oh. I don't know why women don't like to say that they masturbate.
I know myself. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know why they don't like to. I don't but I guess it's taboo. Like women are supposed to be like, no, we don't fart, we don't do anything, But I don't know, like, so some people have had mixed like feelings about like couples just like sharing so much about their relationship. Like, I mean, I feel like there's like a few couples that do it, but do you think it's like a benefit or it's just like nobody want to know this shit? Why are you saying
I mean,
it?
if you're in the public eye and if that's what you want, if that's where you want to be, then yeah, it's benefiting you because you're selling books, you're
But
doing
does
talk shows.
it benefit
yeah.
the masses?
I mean, for those who care, they fans. You know what I'm saying? Those who don't care, like myself, don't benefit me. So it is what it is.
I think it's interesting because I feel like there's some people that look down upon when certain celebrities in that way all of a sudden share a lot about their relationships, like, you know, via social media, you know, whatever. But then like we have shows like Black Love where it's like, I mean, it's set up nicely, you know, they're having conversations or whatever, but they're sharing a good amount of their trials and tribulations. But I don't feel like anyone's looking at that in a,
It's
we don't want to know that. You know what I mean?
It's entertainment at the end of the day. Like, that's all it really is. You know what I mean? My biggest thing sometimes is people that really put themselves out there, but then they frown on the scrutiny that they get back. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't like people talking about them or, you know, analyzing the shit that they say or what they put out there and shit like that. You know what I mean? Twitter is real, man. Black Twitter is real. You put something out there, it's gonna hit the. You can't be upset with what people say, because Envy did that too a couple years ago when he was upset with Desus and Mero because he was in a talk show with his wife and he was speaking about how his infidelities.
Right. They talk about that
he
too.
was crying and shit. And Desus and Mero,
he was crying, talking about it.
I think he did cry about it, right?
See,
and then Desus and Mero made fun of the show on their show. And then when they came on the Breakfast Club, Envy, you know what I mean, he flipped on them and then walked out like a bitch.
Damn.
But it's like, nigga, you put yourself out there. The hell you mad at? You did that.
Well, so I mean, I understand that. Like, if you're gonna put everything out there, then like you have to be okay with the good and the negative responses.
Of course.
You know what I mean? But I know like some people feel like sometimes people share too much, right? Like, not necessarily that they receive negative comments of what they share, but it's just like that they share too much, period.
My thing is, share what you want to share, but don't get mad at the backlash of what you share. That's it.
I mean,
right? Because this is celebrity, right?
But I guess if you're sharing with the intention of it helping someone, right? Like I feel like marriage and relationships is always like wow.
Sorry about that. Sorry.
Disrespect.
People. Put on mute.
Disrespect.
Oh, this Scam Likely just hit me up. Sorry.
Horrible. Damn, Scam Likely made me forget my thoughts. Like, what was I saying?
You share with the intent.
Yeah, when you share with the intent of maybe helping people. Like, so a lot of conversation obviously surrounds relationships and marriage and the trials and tribulations of marriage, because there's a lot of people that think like relationships and marriage is just like all these beautiful pictures that you see and that's it, right? And it's like, it's not. It's so much more. It's still therapy after 10 years. It's still growing with people and all that stuff. So I think in some ways, sharing that much, people that have gone through it and have lasted 30, 40 years in a relationship and a marriage, like sharing that probably does give people more of a perspective and more of a understanding that maybe they're not the only ones going through it or whatever. Yeah. But then I think it's crazy when people turn around and be like, y'all just sharing too much. Nobody want to hear that.
Because for those for those that it catered to, it helps them. Or if that's the case, I'm not married, never been married.
You don't want to be married, so I guess
I'm not saying I don't want to be married one day. I don't know if that's in the cards for me, but you know what I'm saying?
If you want it in your cards, then start putting it in your cards.
Nah,
you know
what I want in my cards more is these M's.
Yeah, but an M could be marriage.
I ain't putting that.
You said the M. It could be.
I ain't putting that M over my other M's.
Marriage.
Nah. It's cool.
All of that, and cool. That is an M. That is an M. So
touche. Trigonometry. You read about it. I mean, listen, like I said, if for those who is gonna help, it's gonna help. But then for those who is not in that space, yeah, they don't want to hear that shit.
I mean,
they're not in the space to hear it. They don't want to hear that shit. They're not there yet.
I'm not there yet.
Some may never be there.
I mean, I'm not there yet either. But
you're hopeful.
But I also think it's interesting because we all have different levels of relationships, right? Like relationships, companionship, and all that stuff. Like. Family, all those different levels of stuff, like we all experience, and in some way, shape, or form, we all want to experience. Even if you don't want the piece of paper of marriage, I still think you want companionship and a level of a relationship,
of course,
right?
Yeah.
So it's like hearing stories and like seeing where people have like, you know, been together for a long period of time, regardless of what they share. I think like the drama is interesting.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't mind the stories. I don't mind it because I guess it's someone that would like to have a person eventually, not right now.
Yeah.
Eventually. It's
you
like
mean right now. It's not you want somebody right now.
I don't need to be married right now though.
We're not married, but yeah.
I mean, I would like to date someone seriously. Like I would like to start. I would like to build on
be in
that.
a relationship.
I would like to build on being towards one.
Yeah.
Don't need to be in one today.
Got you.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
These men out here. I gotta tell you another dating story.
Let's do it.
It's so men.
I love it. You know what I'm
I just don't understand.
Nah, but
Well, what do you think about the? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, because like I said, like you know, because even beyond envy, you have like, you know, Will and Jada, the Red Table Talk, and they putting all their family business out there and things like that. And look, now innocent Chris got slapped because they put all their business out there.
You think that correlates?
Yeah, now you got the innocent Chris got slapped because you want to put your whole business out there. The whole world is scrutinized you, making fun of you. And, you know, he was the last nigga to do it. And then all of a sudden, boom, now you slap a nigga. Now, that didn't stop anybody from still making fun of you because now niggas making fun of you even more.
So you think it was solely tied to the fact of, like, them putting stuff out there. He, like, that's why he really went and slapped Chris Rock?
Yeah.
That
nigga,
directly correlates?
Every time she put him on a Red Table Talk or she talk about this nigga, she made this nigga look stupid as fuck. This nigga's out here crying and shit.
But what's wrong with men crying?
I'm not saying that. There's
nothing wrong with men crying. Let the men cry.
There's no issue. Listen,
y'all got no emotions
issues
too
with a nigga crying. But if your woman is the cause of those tears every single time, oh, he don't put it down right. Oh, see, the only difference is between Will Smith and Envy is he's taking it in a different kind of way, right? Like, she's saying for 10 years she didn't orgasm. Jada Pinkett saying Will Smith is trash in bed. She's, you know what I'm saying?
She said that?
She said niggas, yeah, she kind of came at his manhood.
When did she say that?
She came at his manhood. You got to go on YouTube. But, you know what I mean? She came at his manhood and shit. You know what I'm saying? Only difference is, you know what I'm saying, Envy's like, shit, nigga, you know, it's a little different. He's a little more on the lighter side, so he kind of takes that.
Not on the lighter side. So what that mean? Because what that mean? He light skinned, so he can take it.
You know, yeah, you're a little sensitive. It's okay. It's all right.
So Envy is more sensitive than Will Smith?
No, Will Smith is way more sensitive. I don't think that slap.
So, but that's
no. You know what? I take it back. I take it back.
That's right.
I take it back.
Us light skinned folk hold it down.
I take it back.
The dark skinned people is.
Will is not even that dark in the first place.
But that's what you said.
Right? He's more brown.
That's what you said. You know he's closer to your people than he is to mine.
Not close to me.
So that's what you said. I want everybody to note that he said the light skinned team.
There's a couple of us in this.
We hold it down. There's a couple of us
in the shade. And Will is not part of this shade.
I'm just repeating what you said. That's fine.
But listen,
the light skinned ones know.
I'm not saying that.
Skin.
No,
we got tough skin. We can handle a lot of things. I understand.
No, you don't. Mm-hmm. But listen. So I'm saying is Envy. All right. So Envy, he owns up to his shit a little different than Will do. You know what I'm saying? And not for nothing, Will be getting dragged in the mud because everything that his wife said about him. Drag in the mud.
I mean,
she's out here smashing young. I mean,
but we already had that conversation. I feel like Will probably has done his dirt too. So it's like,
I'm not saying he haven't done his dirt, but he's not out here putting Jada in the mud.
You don't know what he's done.
He's not putting her in the mud though. There's no Red Table Talk Will Smith edition. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what I was thinking a different color to say, but I don't know what color it'll be.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
still, I'm just saying, I like speaking about couples that share a lot or don't share, because you have a lot of couples that are just like not dramatic at all, right? And I feel like everything you see seems like all well and good, but I wonder if that's potentially more like, so what I'm looking for, detrimental to like what people's thoughts are of relationships. So like LeBron James and his wife, I feel like they're a non-problematic like couple. Like you don't really see no drama nowhere. You don't hear about him having his little side hoes and scandals.
Because you don't see it, I don't mean.
But that's what I'm saying though. You know what I mean? So there's couples that share a lot, right? And so you get to see the trials and tribulations of their relationship. Even if you didn't see it when it happens, you learn about it, and maybe that gives you more of a realistic view of relationships, because people idolize these like celebrities, you know, versus like couples that I think I appreciate their unproblematicness. I know that's not a word, but whatever. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because like LeBron and his wife, there's even who just posted they had an anniversary. You know, the Tia Mowry from Sister, one of the twins,
Sister,
and her husband. Their like 15-year anniversary was yesterday.
Let's go. No one really know them like that.
What you mean nobody really know them?
I mean, we know the sister, but you know, we don't really know them like that. So,
but they've done a lot of stuff since. Anyway, regardless,
you say you don't even know.
Yes, I do.
Like what?
They both been in separate shows individually.
The Game.
One of them was on a talk show.
The View.
The Real.
The Real. There you go.
They all had the what's the name's husband? He acts.
Who the fuck is that?
Tia Mowry's husband.
We don't know what he does.
His name is Corey.
Nobody know that nigga.
You just don't know him.
But anyway,
the only reason I brought them up because they just had an anniversary and I just saw it.
You just heard his name. We're like, oh.
But I mean, like, well, so even like Jay-Z and Beyonce, like we probably heard really about like one issue.
Yeah, that's it.
From her Lemonade album. Like, you know, clearly like he cheated and like that's all we heard. One out. Probably was more than once, but who knows?
Yeah.
Right?
That was it. She came out her album. He came out his album. It's called Therapy, and they kept it moving.
Right. But so I'm just wondering, comparing like the couples that share a lot, that give you that realistic view of their relationship to probably help people and talk through things with people versus the ones that don't really show you anything but the positivity. You know, is one really better than the other? Is one more beneficial? Does it like...
I mean, the reality is like, why do I need to like really see your whole shit? I mean, nigga like Denzel been married for decades and shit. Him and his wife is still together, kids and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? And
now they've had drama.
I mean, nobody really knew that shit though. They still, who knows? See, you're thinking.
No, I've heard.
You heard.
Because I know people that know people.
Okay, but you still don't know the facts.
I know people that know people.
But you still don't know the facts.
But like, I think it's how people share. Because I think when there's people that are sharing out of like anger on social media, then it's like, bro, you might want to like handle that on the side. You know what I mean? Versus people that now have gone through it and worked through it, and then now they decide to have a book, or if they're on, like, I really love the show Black Love. I think it's like,
I'm thinking about it. I think it just might be a, I think it can affect people negatively, because I feel like you have people that don't know how to really deal in relationships. And they go on social media and they air out their whole thing, just regular people, and that's because what they see and what they idolize and what they see and shit. Like that's what they think a relationship is, to go online and tell the world. You know what I'm saying? Nigga cheat on me, or just, you know what I mean, this bitch sucked how many dicks? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't know what it is. But you know, if a regular person, if celebrities is out here doing that and shit, what's a regular person to do the same shit too?
That's why I said I think it's how it's done. Like I've never been the type of person out of anger to go and like post something. Like I mean, I'm not gonna say I've never subbed someone a sub post.
I've never done none of that shit. So
I mean, in my age, I'm not gonna say I've never done it. Have I done it today? I don't think so. Actually, no, maybe I might have. But like in a very, very subtle way. Like, you know, when people be posting quotes and shit, you'd be like, nah, that's a real one.
I be hating that shit. I be like, yo, get the fuck up.
Yeah, but so like I've never been one that will post like he cheated on me, blah blah blah, like going into that whole you could have like you know how people like some couples do when they
So
go
when you saw
through
this
these
nigga,
things.
when you heard this nigga album,
Whose? You know, nobody else is going in. But what you want to know, when I heard his album,
how
what?
do you feel about that?
I mean, I felt the type of way.
Yeah.
I did.
So you figure you kind of thought about the 5 people that heard the album. It's like, damn, what do you think think about me now?
The 5 people.
You know what I'm
Oh, my
saying?
goodness.
Like, you're like, damn.
He
these
sent it
motherfuckers
around to a lot of people.
These niggas just judging me.
He sent it around to a lot of... No, because honestly, some of the stuff he said, though, he took some accountability for what he was doing. Does he mentally take accountability for it now? No, but he took accountability for it in the song.
So peep this though, right? We're both on this path in life where we don't know where she's gonna take us, but shit, we could both be celebrities and shit like that. So imagine if you and Dude were still together, and
If we were still together.
yeah, you're a
Okay.
celebrity and he's a rapper. You know what I'm saying? Right? Would you put your life out there on Front Street?
In an art form, though, like, because I have written stuff about my experiences. So, yes.
Do you put in the book?
I mean, not explicitly like I wrote this memoir, but like...
So in what way though?
But I mean, I told you I wrote a whole thing, like a show that is based off of my experiences
Okay.
in life, right? So it's like...
Is it blatant though? Like it's just like, oh, I know who she's talking about.
You might. Probably. Maybe. Yes. I'm gonna change some things. No, but you know, like I think because like art is life. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of these shows. So that's the thing. I think
life imitating art is art imitating life.
But you so like but speaking about that though, like yeah, like I said, I think it's how it's done, right? So therapy for people might be like sharing it with all of their followers, which probably is not the best way to do it because
It's a terrible shit to do.
right, it's terrible. But like writing about it, being able to create something because of it, and like because all of these shows they probably hit so much more because they are so honest, and I'm sure it probably happened to someone.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we might not know exactly who it happened to, but it happened to someone. And that's what
Of
connects
course,
with us
everything
more.
happens, yeah.
Right. Versus the shows that should just be like, okay, this ain't no real shit. Like that's not what would really happen in a relationship or whatever. So I don't think sharing is bad. Like I think opening up, you know, those doors and like, yeah, you have the possibility of people looking at it negatively and now really scrutinizing your relationship. But it's like, you really are able to connect with, I think the best thing is connecting with people more on the positive aspect than the people that are going to dig into the negative. You know, like it can help people because even the Jada situation, having people that hook up with the younger person and then, you know, but y'all still figure it out, XYZ, I'm sure that's happening to most people, especially from the man side. How many men out there date younger women?
I mean, most men.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I think it just really turns out to be like how you do it. I think if you, but going back to this, if you can make money off of it,
Yeah.
if you can inspire other people or help other people, then fuck it.
Get that paper. Get that bread.
So, and honestly, that whole red table stuff and everything that Jada and them set up, yeah, that's making them money as a whole family. All of them is on that shit. All of them is getting paid and producing a thing.
Yeah, that whole family's fucked up though. Just in general, this shit.
Are they fucked up?
Yeah.
Gammy is cool.
Who? Oh, the grandmother?
Jada's mother.
Yeah, grandmother.
But I mean, like, you know, like,
Yeah, no.
why not people? Sometimes I think people always look at the negative
I
aspects
think
of
Will
things.
Smith is ashamed of his kids. Go ahead.
You think he's ashamed of his kids?
Especially Jaden.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
That little nigga crazy.
But I think it's beautiful to, because there's no way that their kids are going to have the same experiences as them, right? They both came from completely different lifestyles, completely different times, all that stuff, right? So now it's like you have to allow your kids to live in the space that now they're in. They are a part of a wealthy family when neither of them grew up in a wealthy family.
Yeah.
But I feel like their children are doing well for themselves on their own.
My kids end up being like weird. Like I'm cutting them off this money.
That's
Like,
crazy.
you gonna take
But I think they've all individually
dropping you off in the hood.
They
Like,
all individually do their own stuff. I don't think they're sitting there
with the
looking for
opposite-
Will and
with
Jada's money.
with the opposite color on and shit.
Anyway, I like Willow and Jaden.
Get out.
I think they're both like very
Good
cool
luck, man.
individuals.
Good luck. Let me know if you make it.
But they did. They let them go be independent, and they've both done well for themselves.
Yeah, they're both weird. It's cool.
What is weird?
Hmm?
What is weird?
It's a weird family.
What's
son.
normal?
Hmm?
What is normal?
I don't know. I don't know anymore.
Exactly.
Normal is not a thing.
There's no
anymore.
such thing as a normal family.
Yeah, life is no longer normal.
So you can't call them weird.
Life is weird.
Your relationships and your family
Normal.
works how you want it to be.
Weird is normal.
Anyway, normal, quote unquote, is just fake at this point.
Fake news.
It's fake.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
So why not make money off your relationship, your trials and tribulations?
All right, so
I
the
think it's a
trailer,
beautiful thing.
the trailer book is coming out soon, and
I mean, it might not, but I'm probably
know.
gonna create a show about it. So make money off of your stuff.
yeah.
Why not?
She's gonna write a book. I'm gonna direct it. If she'll write a show, I'm gonna direct it. I got you. I got you. You know what I mean?
I mean, I'm telling you, I'm
I
trying.
got
I
you.
need to actually shoot like a teaser or a first episode or
Can
something.
we get this going though? Like,
No, like that.
and we still gotta sit down and go over this damn concept that I had for a little minute now. Of this,
That ass.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's stop playing around.
All right.
I mean, you can know all these dates and shit. Take some
I
time.
don't have that many
Take some
dates.
time.
I do not have
Take
that
some
many dates.
time. So we can get this creative process.
You know,
out
I
the
do
way.
not have that many dates.
You know what I'm saying?
I have not had that many in a while.
That we possibly gonna get this show on this podcast on a platform, and they're giving us and we could possibly curate other joints on their platform and shit. Let's get this shit cracking, man. All right?
This is my date.
Let the dates know that you know
I
we got
don't have
things
dates.
happening.
I don't have dates. I mean, you even heard my conversation. You see, I'm over. Like, I don't understand people's thought process.
Let them know, man. We got this money to get.
I'm
man.
over your species as a whole.
You know what I'm just saying. You know what I mean?
Just letting you know.
We're sure you ain't Shonda Rhimes, the one that do all the. Come on, now. We're trying to curate all these shows and produce all these shows.
I'm with you.
Come on now.
All right.
Come on now.
I'll create a shot list.
Let's do it.
Okay.
All right. Got the equipment.
All right.
We have no excuse.
All right. I got you.
All right. Okay. You hear that over there, buddy? I ain't hear that.
I got you.
All right. Next time we talk, we're gonna try this date, right?
No, it's not. Because the date ain't happening. The date ain't happening. Because when dudes don't give you daytime location, then you gotta be like, well,
It's happening.
But if you haven't, you should watch the show Black Love. Just to, as we wrap this up. You should watch the show Black Love.
Who's on it?
They have a variety of couples. They've had like about 3 seasons.
Nobody I know like this.
No.
The celebrities?
Yeah, they have like some. Yeah, like I can't like remember. I know Tabitha Brown was on there with her husband. Do you know who
Okay.
Tabitha Brown
Nope.
is? Oh, jeez. You know who Tamia is? The singer?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know Timmy.
She was on there. Different people. Kirk Franklin, I think, was on there.
Kurt Franklin's on there?
Yeah, with his wife.
Oh man, Kurt Franklin's my nigga, man. He out here cursing the sun out and shit.
There's different.
Yeah, Kurt Franklin was
people.
like, Kurt Franklin, he's like, you ungrateful mother in the name of the Lord. Kurt Franklin.
But see, even people of the cloth. You know what I
the
mean?
way Kurt Franklin cursed the sun out said, like, you ungrateful nigga.
But that was some real shit. That's how it be. Sometimes you gotta get cursed the fuck out. You know the actor, I don't remember his name right now. He was in This Is Us.
This is us, the black nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the only black person.
Yeah, he's on
Only
there with
black
his
guy in
wife.
that show, yeah.
Is he the only black guy?
Only black guy.
Oh.
Like, his father died in season 1. He was the second black guy.
Oh.
And he was the only black guy 'cause he had a black wife with a black family and shit. That's the only black family on the show.
Is it really?
Yeah, but he was a black guy that grew up around white people because he was adopted.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I got that part.
His parents dropped him off at the
Okay.
firehouse.
All right, I got it.
It's fire station and shit.
Yeah. Well, he's
and the white guy picked him up.
All right.
And that show took so long to know how the fuck the father died. I had to stop watching that shit.
Well, it's coming to the final season.
I still don't know how the father died. I don't give a fuck no more.
Well, he's on it with his wife.
2 seasons. I should know how the nigga die already.
Okay. Wow.
I don't...
Anyway.
Just dragging the shit out long.
But you should watch Black Love. I think it's a beautiful way to...
Dragging it!
Oh my gosh. I think it's a beautiful way to... I'm done. I said what I need to say. I said watch Black Love. That's it.
It's a beautiful way to what now?
I said I think it's a beautiful way to just learn about the different ins and outs of relationships. They have different ages, different times that they've been married, newlyweds, older couples, all that stuff. So I think that's beautiful.
I think I'm pretty versed in relationships and shit. I think I'm pretty...
You just don't want one, so it's all right. It's all right, Kester.
It's a different, just not...
One day I wish for you... Mm-hmm. All the M's, including marriage.
So you want me to lose my M's? Mm-hmm. That's what you want.
No, I want you, to be with somebody that enhances your M's.
Let me tell you something.
And
Dr. Dre almost was a B until he got divorced. Now he's gonna be stuck in them M's for a little minute.
I mean, who knows
listen, let me tell you something. He's still good.
I'm sure he's still good.
I mean, he was worth 800 M's.
Like that's what I mean.
Almost on the B's.
Ain't no hurt. Nobody's stealing. Look.
But anyway, if I'm 800 M's in, now my goals is a little different now. Now I'm trying to hit the B's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I'm 800 M's in, I'm trying to hit the B's.
Okay.
Getting married is a possibility.
You have a prenup.
Of that joint.
You have a prenup.
If you're married long enough, the prenup don't mean shit.
Well, but then you would have to be married long enough. You know, before we wrap, there's this girl from Real Housewives of Potomac, whatever.
There's too much of them shits. I don't know.
Yeah, but the funny thing, so that her husband, she's married to this white man, mm-hmm. and her husband is worth a lot of money, mm-hmm. but he was doing wild shit. Like the pieces that I saw of the show, it was just bro, what? He was just doing shit that a lot of people probably been like, "Fuck you, I'm out." Mm-hmm. But their prenup was if she happened to leave him before 3 years, she got a little lump sum, mm-hmm. whatever. But if she stayed for at least 5 years, she gets half.
5 years, half?
But he wrote it. It was his. He put the prenup.
I'm telling you straight up, gotta be at least 20 years.
He put the prenup.
20 years to get half.
So, but they have 2 kids, I believe. She stayed with him. But he was doing wild shit, though. It's not even she was just with him for the money and he was perfect and whatever. He was doing some wild shit.
I don't care. Listen, this is how my shit gonna go, right?
He wrote the prenup.
This is how it's gonna go. Hold on.
He wrote it, though.
I got you. This is gonna go, right? Let's say I get married at least 60, 70, right?
You gotta be
right? The prenup.
Right before you die.
The prenup is gonna be at least 20 years. Probably no way.
That's what I mean. You ain't gonna live that much longer.
There's no way. Hold up, but rich people actually do live longer though.
I'm just saying.
Less stress and all that shit. Yeah.
I mean, if you eat healthy, you can live longer.
I mean, also less stress. Mm-hmm. I mean, most people working in 9 to 5, they're stressed out.
That's fine.
That's why when most people when they say when your age rate when you retire, mm-hmm. It is shortened drastically and shit because when you retire and shit, all that stress.
Yeah, come right back money and all that stuff.
Before you know it, bang, you're dead. Mm.
Well.
So, what I'm saying is, okay, I'm gonna push it up. 60, that says 60, 70?
Yes, that is what you said.
Okay, I'm gonna keep it straight. So 60, 70, 20 years, at least 20 years to get something from me.
But you're gonna die before.
And I already have my kids. I ain't having no. So at that age, especially at that age, not gonna have no more kids.
Right.
So now she don't get fucking child support.
Well, good luck.
Yeah, I think it's a great plan.
He's really waiting until 60.
I think it's a great plan.
On that note. Tune in next time
Let me ponder this plan real quick.
for the next episode
I think it's an amazing plan.
of Keeping the Frank podcast. Check us out on Third Eye Media Network on Instagram and Third Eye Media Network online
YouTube.
and YouTube. And I'm Traylon Husbands on Instagram. He's Keston Frank on Instagram.
Gotcha.
Check us out. Follow, like, share, subscribe, all of that.
Ring the bell.
And ding, ding, ding. And yeah, come back. You know, we have more to talk about. Tune in. We have more coming, more in store. And yeah, thanks for joining.
Keep it around. We out. Boop.